All right, license plate 8BAF 808. This is criminal summoning with the people of the state. So you need to understand, when Los Angeles is sounding their sirens and they're running over someone in the middle of the street, that's an act of murder by the entity, and they're all demons. It's premeditated murder. 8NKH860 is monitoring with the Ontario Police that are sounding sirens of the fire department as I start recording. They're monitoring together with children, 6FYR398, 9PAK183, 8DDY287. The Ontario Fire Department is sharing in criminal summoning while the Ontario Police are engaged in criminal summoning right here. This is P.O.C. License plate 8DDY287, 8ZRM544, 8DVR370. This is psychopathic pacing. License plate 7BGN504. License 9FSG162. I just want to be clear, this is federal prison, by the way. And this is the same iteration where the entity engages in murder, 9HSN916, because this is what LAPD was engaging in. Turning on their sirens to then run someone over in the middle of the street. They know exactly where you're at. It's monitoring. This is monitoring with the people of the state. 9VHT701. And I'm also going to document, this is criminal summoning. This is the same venue where the entity has the fake sunrise and the impossible light activity that's appearing on this house. This is the same venue, and I'll attach that video because this is light activity, relevant positioning, and audible activity while the demon possessed are monitoring with the state that's using sirens. Vehicle 1103, and that's license 167961, federal prison, P.O.C. Monitoring with the fire department. 122-3114, sharing in the elements of monitoring together. The entity having a tow truck here moments earlier. The fire truck is repeating what is that same method of light activity, and this is psychopathic pacing. This is the same venue where I showed you impossible light activity was appearing on these demons' homes, who are monitoring right now as well. They're engaging in the pattern of conduct while the entity has impossible light, my shadow manifesting in the shade, while the entity is stalking by commercial planes. This is the same venue at D Street where the entity has the airport stalking me in this neighborhood, flying over, and also the fake sun in the afternoon. I'll attach those videos. It's currently 7:30 a.m. I want to be clear, this demon over here is going to prison. He's monitoring with the people of the state. Criminal summoning is where the entity is engaging what is the criminal pattern of conduct under the guise of demons that are monitoring, that want to appear as though they're engaging in some execution of the duties of an officer. Criminal summoning is where psychological torture, terrorism, harassment, monitoring by demons, stalking, conspicuous stalking, threatening conduct, and theft and defamation, amongst other things, is underway by a terrorist organization like the Ontario Police. This is the same exact venue where I'm capturing that, so I'll let you know, because this is another iteration of the same criminal pattern of conduct. This is license again, 697641, monitoring with the City of Ontario and the people of the state, who are sharing in the criminal pattern of conduct together. And they're doing so while they are monitoring me as I'm walking through the neighborhood. This is light activity by the demons themselves that are stalking by helicopter. What do you think? This is the pattern of conduct. All they're doing is monitoring with the same neighborhood that I'm documenting on an ongoing basis, stalking through the neighborhood with the airport, stalking through the neighborhood with the helicopter activity like I'm documenting. And this is that pattern of conduct. I just want to get over 3 minutes because on YouTube I can attach multiple videos. I will be reminding you about this impossible light activity. This demon's going to prison. And the people of the state also, this third-party license plate, sharing in what is peculiarized light. License EC09J14, 7PUP179. These are the demons around. I documented them, and I'll be prosecuting with regard to what is criminal summoning, which is a threat to your life. Criminal summoning is a tactic for kidnapping by the Ontario Police. Criminal summoning is exposing what is the public corruption underway and cons with the people of the state. And this is giving you a bigger context. The investigation is showing what LAPD is actually engaging in when they're sounding their sirens and they are hitting someone in the middle of the street, claiming that they are in the midst of an emergency and that they didn't know that someone was there, and also that they're not liable because of the virtue of the sirens. The entity is engaging what is criminal sirens as monitoring with the people of the state, who are engaged in what is committing murder together. This is understanding the significance of what is criminal summoning. It's not an accident, and it's premeditated murder pursuant to knowledge about who you are and where you are. 7DXC552, that's an Asian male, a potential deportee. This is P.O.C. It is currently 7:33 a.m. at what is 425 D Street. No, Vine Avenue. 425 Vine Avenue. And this is the D Street venue where the entity is indeed stalking. Just want you to see that, because they're acting like they're landing last night at the 537 North Euclid Avenue. There's no landing over here. This is the entity that's targeting. He is going to prison. That's another demon going to prison, and he's monitoring with the airport that's hovering over here. There's no takeoffs or any. There's also no sunrise that's going to create my shadow on this house. There's no sun that will be rising over this house. There's also no sun that would still be over this house, as I've documented, in the middle of the afternoon, where the entity is monitoring with the people of the state, including the airport. It is currently 7:33 a.m. where the entity is stalking with the Ontario International Airport. That's UPS. The entity that's engaging what is committing murder in Kentucky. This is P.O.C.